guys. Welcome. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay. Welcome to the big blue house. Welcome to the big blue house. Okay. North Node. All right. It determines our fate, your purpose, stuff that's meant to be fulfilled. Let me grab socks. South Node is regarding your karma, guys. It's just astrology, lunar nodes with the moon. Okay. Where are my sockies? The North Node is also associated with is also associated with like, whoa, there's no cushion. North Node also is associated with, ooh, that was against the register. Oh, so warm. North Node is also associated with what you've learned for lessons in regards to past lives, in regards to the South Node. So, let's begin. I feel like we're in class. Let's begin. I want to be particular with the cards I use, though. And I was like, Mingy, am I in for this one? Like, the whole North Node thing. When I kind of wanted to do a quick reading. So, there might be a continuation. Hopefully not, though. How is everybody? Hello. Hello. It's funny you said Halo, though, because it just paused. You know what? I was watching a series on Netflix called Warrior Nun. I like it. It's the whole Halo thing. So, I'm good. Thanks. It's going to be a crazy few months with a lot of ups and downs. So, it is what it is. 'Tis is what it is. Yeah, you've seen it? I've never come across it until now. I think I only have like a couple more episodes of the last season. So, and I didn't start Yellowstone. Yet. I do have recorded though the new series with Sylvester Stallone with the mob thing after Yellowstone. I really don't have time for TV though. I really don't. I'm actually surprised I even put this on. Yeah, I think it's older too. I don't watch TV in weeks. And finally that ended kind of like woosed out a little bit for me. So I binge watched the whole first season like 2 days ago. Um, and I've just kind of been doing some stuff around the house and kind of it's been in the background. Um, and I made myself kind of watch TV. Um, just kind of get out of my head a little bit, you know what I mean? So there's just a lot. For those who don't know, there's just kind of like there's a medical emergency, without getting too much into it. So I needed the distraction. I need to get my head clear before I can step back into the game. And I'm gonna have to manage to. It felt very overwhelming. Because like having multiple jobs, and there's nothing wrong with multiple jobs, but creating a business and taking care of a loved one with a terminal illness, and then playing mom, and then keeping up with YouTube, creating a business, and then working on top of it. I think one night I sat there and I was like, oh my God, that's like 8 huge things like I gotta stay on top of. And then on top of that, finding time for me. So it's gonna be work, but I know I'm more than capable of it. I wasn't like feeling sorry for myself. I was just like, whoa, I got a lot going on in the next couple months. So, as do we all, though, right? So, I will manage just like you guys will. So, I want to kind of touch base. So I put that on. I want my other ring, but just to kind of stabilize my brain a little bit. I don't know why I chose TV, but I did. The cards. So it might be continued, this one, or it might not be. Yeah, I didn't want to get into Yellowstone yet, though. I mean, I've seen all the seasons. Where season 5. I know it was like last night. But I'm not gonna quite get into that yet. But I am excited that it's back. I am. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham, Sam. Okay. All right. So for the rest of November, I want to look at I kind of, let's clear the left side over here. I don't even know what's over here, right? Like, just clear the left side right this second. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to kind of like read both, because again, it's the North Node where Caden's mouth is kind of a little more squares than normal, which I'm not really too happy about. North Node. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do 2. I gotta tell him to take it down a notch. You're getting upset. I know. I could take it down a notch. All right, how about you both take it down a notch and watch them out a little bit. It's just. Hi, Aunt. It's just squares. A lot of squares. You usually don't swear that much. That's all. Don't laugh at me. Love you. He thinks he's cute. I mean, he is cute, but. Mingya. Why? I cut my ring off. Why? Why is that happening? Oh my goodness gracious. And Levi's there too. Lucy got a bone. Zola. And Levi's just like, whoa, where's my bone? Lucy, she's so freaking cute. I just took a picture of Max. I did post it on YouTube. He's just so cute. Lucy went to the vet today. I don't know why it's dinging. I disconnected it from my phone and it just reconnects. It's super annoying. Super duper 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 cute. And I love that Levi's there. And look at that tongue. Okay. Oh, is that not off? It was off. It wasn't off. Mingya. All right. North Node. I wonder if I should separate this because it's like the destiny, it's fate, destiny, either or, what you're supposed to fulfill, like what you're meant to fulfill in this lifetime. But it's also in regards to what you've learned, in regards to lessons that carried over from the last lifetime into the current lifetime, kind of see where you're at. So I guess I'll just see on what comes out. Sorry, I don't typically do that. Okay. Okay. So, hi guys. Oh, so cute. Ralph, what a name, huh? What a name, what a name. Zola's getting so big already. All right. What up, buttercups? So, look how beautifully that just sat today. Remember, wasn't it just last week where that shit would not sit? It was like I was on the freaking struggle bus. Oh, Mingya Kaden, come on, buddy. Oh. Okay. Kaden John, just quick reminder, I'm on YouTube. Take it down a notch. Thank you. Okay, either you're highly protected or a protective stone would be really good for you right now. All right, let's just see with the rest of November what we're looking at for the North Node. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Thank you. North Node, y'all. North Node. Text me when you get home. Where I'd put these back, I have the frickin' computer. Cosmic Hat and You Got Love. But I wanted to say You Got Mail. I don't think I knocked, so. I know this pat seems like super slow and I don't know, it's important. So I'll timestamp the 16 and what is that? My back is freaking rocking. And it didn't hurt until a couple minutes ago, so I don't know if someone's having some back issues here. That looked like 66, so it might be a message for you. What are we at? Okay. All right. So let me take a sip of water. All right. North Node. The snow leopard. Self-resilience. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important and it is the best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. It's just meshing with my, I want to say, speckled frog. I can't even think of the name. I had it at the tip of my tongue until I realized it was meshing. That's going to drive me bananas. You're pretty resilient. My mushroom now does not want to stand. What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? You're ready to go for something, pounce on something. Integrity is important for your best outcome. So make sure you stand strong with your morals right now. Make yourself scarce if you need to. You're definitely walking with the ancestors. Use your intuition and let your life unfold. You might be really quiet about something here. This card is speaking to me. I don't quite know what it's saying yet. You might want to be really about your next move, or I'm not really getting that vibe, but I'm definitely getting a vibe of something where you're in a peace. Aquamarine dragon for Neptune enables your access to the deepest wisdom. Spiritually and wisdom are available now. Spirituality and wisdom are available now. Deepen your psychic abilities and receive soul knowledge. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you with animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. This one that came flying out of the deck too. So animals might be really key right now. I did just show you pictures of the babies, of the fur babies. Oh, clear the neck. Something with the neck. I just felt pressure around the neck, like as if like I was being strangled. So I don't know if you come across an animal in a trap. I don't know what that is for you. It was kind of like right above the glands. He'll respect and understand them. You have a gift with animals. When this comes out, I mean, it's pretty clear. Might be somebody's next move, which is ironic because they kept saying to Lonnie, you want a job, you want a job, you want a job, because she knew certain stuff was loose because she took her to the vet, for an example. But I know Lonnie couldn't do that line of work. It's too hard on a soul. I feel like this is more nature coming across something though. Well, maybe you want to volunteer at an animal sanctuary. I'm not really sure. Um, you're definitely about to tap into something though, but it's Neptunian energy, so it could be emotional, but I don't feel well, yeah, see that? And I just said that might be hard for Lonnie because it's emotional. I don't feel like a loss of an animal. If it's a loss of an animal, it's kind of like, hi. Um, but this is more about you. A message from your angels. Claircogni- Claircognesis. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they've answered prayers. So pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you because they are answered prayers. So something in this Archangel Ariel, something's around the corner for you guys. Pay attention to your thoughts, and ideas that come to you as they answered prayers. I just had to say that 3 times for you guys. So, Clarkinesis. 11th house, friends. Number 35. Where's the book? Because it's more than just the 11th house. This is this deck is a little tricky. Like sometimes I'd be like, oh yeah, it's the moon card. It's not though. There's something with that. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me, my friend. The 3 graces, hope, faith, and clarity, the bond of friendship. Rely upon support of friends and other associations. Do not attempt to go alone. You will need help. The 11th house is all about the associations and knowing how to connect to others. In the house of the group, alliances, or deals with aspirations in public and social ideas. The 11th house is commonly referred to the house of friends. Which, but not which. Why did I say that? But it is much more than that. It is everything to do with the collective and comes from groups of people that identify and align with each other in social change. By combining our energies with others, you can make certain things with this world seem more important or dominant to others or a better place. The 11th house has to do with your own destiny. What we decide to give before we leave Earth, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good in living to the ideal. The 11th house card says that we're not in this world alone, and this is a time to aim for higher along the brighter society, to work together and share energies. It is not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups are necessary. The 11th house points to the distant. This is a reminder. Unique people and groups and friends. Friendship, friends of all kinds, alliances, social contacts, organizations, clubs, gatherings, dreams, hope, aspiration, destiny, compassion, acceptance. The place where we discover we're not alone, being different, being individual, being one of a kind, a foreigner, other cultures, different authenticity, or background, tribal connection, suffering from rejection, vanquishment from a tribe. Traveling to foreign lands, entering a new field, misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also friends, technology, connecting through electronics. Going with the flow, trusting in the flow as well as your own wild, unique self. See, this is the 3 of Cups. See, this is like it talks about the 11th house, and it's 3 of Cups. Source of help. Key ideas, alliances, group, friends, the black of the family, goals, hopes, wishes, dreams. So there could be a celebration coming in. there's either a really special friend here, or it could be in terms of intimacy coming up in November, or it could just be a, a best friend. This seems more of an intimate touch, though. Magic. Represents the infinite intelligence of great spirits that make up the fundamental fabrics of this universe. We experience the evidence of the magic throughout synchronicity and meaningful coincidences. When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of a wanderer, talking to an innocent child who knows all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize, to dance with the synchronicities, events, signs, symbols, omens, which give you through miracles of this ordinary world. This is a sign of spirit, is reminding you that you are a co-creator of your own world in your sacred partnership. Your past is a dream to intend, and to watch for the sign to show your next steps to take. Right now, it appears that you're on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. So, I mean, there's definitely something here aligning. They definitely got your back in regards to something going on here. Just, it's really about your intuition. You are on track. I just want these touching for some reason. All paths leave home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. I mean, you guys are really on track. There's a big message here with intuition. And then you have the earth pulsing. Pulse from Mother Earth, slow down, spend time in nature. So you got two cards representing nature right now. Multiple cards regarding your intuition, your wisdom. I don't know if you're feeling you need some type of uplifting. I don't know if you're missing home. Question I just saw is a message for somebody. So doing multiple things. You're being called to turn within. When this card appears, you might be called to develop or switch to a spiritual practice. Turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day, before consuming anything in the outside world, to start from feeling at home, and throughout each day to find a simple way to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need to be conscious of all the possible things, and our eyes need to be wide open. Rather than call the start to your day from the place of connectionness, grace, or devotion. So when you go out of this world and let the world in an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, guidance in a place deep within. So you might want to start like even if you have a 2-minute ritual, 5-minute ritual, you're either being called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice. Of you, I think it's just even starting something in the morning. Pounding headache, but I know it's not a headache. It's now on the right side above the lobe. Earth pulsing. Too many of us disconnect from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, serving, something happened. Look for other people in the external world to fill our void of the connection, holding or belonging on this earth, taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive, forgetting that Mother Earth is still there, waiting for us to remember to activate the part of us that receives that embrace. When you consciously connect to Earth, a veil is lifted. She opens up and receives more fully. You're able to drink from her sweet waters and realize what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away from you as you become connected to all things on this planet. Place your heart on the portal of the heart and whisper the following. I surrender the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. So 2 cards are really being outside. I know it's chilly, but Mother Earth is, you can bring earth inside too. Plants, soil, rocks, acorns, So I see you pretty strong to go alone at something here, but I almost feel like you don't necessarily want to go alone. Yeah, see Ace of Wands, 5 of Coin. Yeah, so let's see what this, let's just start with the 3 of Cups real quick. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. Could just be people around you, good people, friendships. I do feel like this is either a partnership coming in, some type of intimacy, a new best friend, or it's some type of celebration. You have the World. So yeah, there's a new door opening with the Sun, and especially with the 7 of Pentacles. So you're going to be investing in something. There's something with the public eye here, or something with social media. But the World is a huge congratulations, because it's stepping onto a new path, stepping in a new direction. So there's a new door opening, and with the Sun at the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a Leo, but in regards to with the World being here, it's in the 7 of Pentacles. This is where you invest next, and it's something that's going to grow. It's something that has longevity. So there's some type of happiness in the month of November coming in. I want to turn to magic. Spirit's reminding you to co-create. Co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Right now, it appears you're on the right track. Dreams are going to be coming true. The Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. So I don't know what you're creating next. It brings happiness, joy, contentment, wishes. You're definitely on the right path. Keep following your intuition here. Yeah, it's like soul searching. So look at all this major arcana. Holy shit. It's like the rise of the phoenix here. You got the Hermit, the Death, and the Star. That's another wish coming true. That could be a miracle. Follow your soul. Do the right thing, especially with wisdom right here. Wisdom coming out. The hermit coming out is wisdom. I don't think these are in regards to Aquarius, Virgo, or Capricorn. I also read that as Scorpio. But I mean Scorpio. It is Scorpio, but also read the death card as Capricorn. Don't ask me why, guys. It's been a thing since I started tarot. It's the only card I do that with. I mean, spirits got you, dead spirits. I just, holy shit. I'm kind of quiet there because spirit's quiet. So I don't know if it's really, you should do, it's like absorbing what this is. And I'm not quite. I mean, when they say you're guided and on a destined path, like, no shit, you're guided and on a destined path. Like, going within wherever you've been in the month of November, September, October, November, like whatever you've done the last 6 months or 3 months, like, holy shit. Cause it's like when when you really go within and you're a hermit and you come out of hermit mode, like you really truly are a different person. But this is like a whole nother level of a different person because this is the rise of the phoenix. It's not the normal death. And you're definitely aligned and guided here. And this is a huge deal. Huge. And you're gonna have to balance a lot of things, but I'm not really concerned with that with you guys right now with what I have coming out. Um this is like not even knowing somebody. So much has changed. There could have been an awakening. Someone has completely changed or you completely change. Something about the snow leopard. You're pretty resilient. You're good at bouncing back. I just got the chills. There's something with eyes here. Eyes. Animals. It could be an animal eyes, your eyes, somebody's eyes. It could be a human eye, but animal instinct. I'm even like a reptilian eye. Okay. Really, spirit? 8 times, whatever that was. Holy shit. All right, I get it. We're talking about the eyeball. It is, you stare at your prey or you stare at infatuation. It's the 8 of Cups. You're walking towards your happiness. This is whatever you walked away from in Scorpio season or integrity is important. Your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shaman, your ancestors. Use your intuition. You're strongly independent and often solitary. You definitely just walk your own path. There's definitely a bounce back energy here with the daughter and then the 3 of Cups. So there's going to be a bounce back in the month of November because that 3 of Cups is right here. It's coming in. You could have ended something. You're definitely aligned, walking a path. It's such a clear message, but there's so much more going on. So, in regards to you guys, your fate, your destiny, what you're meant to fulfill, it's happening. It might not have happened the way you wanted it to happen, but it's definitely happening and coming together. There's no question. Tell me about this soils. There could be something with location too. Basking. Yeah, you're definitely freaking creating something here with the magician. Look at all this major arcana. It doesn't feel overwhelming. It's just whatever you create. It might come to you. I mean, you got a cheetah here too. Cats. Somebody could have a cat. Could be something with your cat. So that's a cat. That's a cat. Tell me about the magician, but this is creating, having everything you need. There's something essential though with outdoors. Like it just must like rejuvenate you with something. Damn. Temperance. Holy shit, guys. Hold on. Hi. I love you.
Wrote down my Christmas list already.
Christmas list?
Yep.
Okay. Can you tell me after?
Yeah, it's like my list.
It's okay. I love you.
Oh, watch out.
Huh?
Watch out. I'm on the move.
Sheldon's out?
No, not really.
Yeah, okay.
Love you.
I love you. You okay? Sorry, guys. It was time for... Wow. Magician and Temperance. Wow. Wow. You really got to get in tune with you. A morning ritual that includes nature, whether it's a visionary thing. Wow. Whatever you're creating, you could even be balancing. You can't really balance some type of creator. Or in regards to animals, I'm back to animals here. I don't know what's up with the taste here. I don't know if you guys can taste things. I feel like I can taste medicine, and I'm not even the one that just took medicine. I know that's a message for you guys in regards to taste. Place the card on your heart. I did that. I surrender to the pulse of Mother. May the heart be in unison with yours. Staying conscious, staying connected, especially when you feel like unsupported or you don't feel like you belong. There's a bigger message here, and I mean, look at how you're being guided, guys. You have a beautiful bounce back. Some of you won't even recognize somebody, or if this is somebody you're meeting, or this is a dream, a miracle, a wish. This is a huge congratulations. You go from the world being the last one to the first card in the deck. Well, it's the Fool at the 0, but you've already decided to take a spiritual path. So you're at the 1. So by the time you step into December, you're stepping into like a whole new world. It's a whole new world. And I don't know if that's like your bounce back. So end of November looks better or good. Or I feel like this is in the beginning, so your bounce back is coming. You could have bounced back around the 8th, or there's a bounce back. Could be the 17th of November, because that ends up being an 8. Or the 26th. Something with the 8. Oh, wow. Magician and Temperance here. Let's see what your angels have to say here. This is a big deal. Whatever you're creating, moon cycles. Notice the moons, how it affects certain energy. Capitalize on those. In a life review, take inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal anything that's unbalanced. To me, that's already happening. It's a whole new world. I mean, you're stepping into like, this is like if you haven't seen somebody in like a year and then you bump into them. I mean, I don't even know if you could relate to them. That's kind of where you're at. And then you got victory. Your prayers are answered and heard. Have faith. So again, like this, that's like kind of like right around the corner. I mean, you're aligned. I don't see you being unaligned here. Capitalize on, again, the moon cycles. Any transit, capitalize on it. A message regarding Temperance and the Magician, because this is creating something new. This is, again, could be creating some type of balance, morning ritual, something that stabilizes your energy so you can utilize it or capitalize it during the day. It's whatever this is definitely needed. I think it's just going to come to you too. Golden Christ Dragon brings you higher love with the Christ energy. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand the heart and remain in the 5th dimension. So majority of my spirituals have been in the 5th dimension, so remain there. And again, that's that card of like how I feel like I said to you guys with the black stone in the beginning of the video, like a protection. You either are protected or it's a protection thing. It's very clear that it's a protection thing. You got 6 major arcana right here. As you're walking through November, like your spirit guides are not going to let you skip a beat or skip a step. It's just not a thing right now. You're going to come into some extra energy too. There's like a universal force field here. in regards to energy. Tell me about this. You can help with animals, serve animals here, heal, respect, or try to understand them. That could be a simple message. There's a masculine here with the Emperor. It's or a father figure. It could be an animal that's trying to help you or pay close attention. I just green eyes, yellow eyes, cats. Either this animal is going to help you or vice versa. There's something going on with the animals or an animal here. Or even in the yard, a crow, a blue jay, a deer. Look at the major arcana, though. Especially if you're feeling trapped or restricted here.
I've seen that too.
Love you. Because it's time to fly.
Oh. Okay.
I love you. Again, it's another 8, too. So there's a masculine energy here. It's either a masculine animal or this is a message that there's an animal trying to get the Emperor's attention. Yeah, because I was like, eyes. Something with eyes here again. I forgot about that. The Tower. Holy shit and balls, guys. If there's like an empire falling here, it's going to be okay. Self-respect is what's needed here. Self-love, self-appreciation. Or there might be a massive surprise coming. Some type of offer. I hardly look at that as a surprise. But with this exterior energy, the amount of major arcana here is really baffling. It was kind of blowing my mind. When they said something was aligning and they're not shitting you, the shit's aligning. Soul purpose, getting on track. Especially if you're a loner and it's like don't go it alone, even though you're capable of going alone. And I don't know who that message is for. As in regards to like the collective or my spirituals. Tell me about the Tower. I feel like this is more like an animal's trying to get your attention. Like it could even be like, how much is that doggy in the window? Like I didn't even sing that right. It could have been a dog that passed over. I know that happens to me every once in a while. I feel like Roxy or certain animals. There's, again, it could just be something with trees here, guys. Yeah, something with disappointment. But again, the Emperor, the tree is right. There's something really symbolic happening here, either with a masculine, it's with a masculine energy. And it's, you know, it's very disappointing. This is such a random, out of place message because it doesn't even coincide with this. So I don't know what this energy has to do with any of this other energy on the board. I don't know if this is something, if you walk away from a certain guy, an emperor, entrepreneur, a father figure, a boss, something that was really disappointing, like your life just gets, for some of you, like really on track. Others of you, this is something in their life that's pretty disappointing, that's falling apart. And there's an animal or an animal trying to get a masculine's attention here. Or this is a masculine, holy shit, yes, the Ace of Coin. Or there's a masculine here. It's almost like hello from the other side. So I don't know if this is a grandfather, a father, a father figure. But this is I wouldn't say a depressing energy, but it's very disappointing on how something's falling apart. But this is meant to fall apart because you don't belong in a certain situation. Like shit just needs to align here. And honestly, guys, I don't know who this is for you or what this is really in reference to, because this is not this energy. It's just not. And it's not a bad thing. This could become this energy. No, I can't read it that way. This could be somebody coming into your life and you have no idea who they are. And they've gone through something even catastrophic. Lightning could have hit the roof of their house. That happened to me a long time ago when I lived on the 3rd floor in an apartment building. It's pretty fucking scary. But or something with a storm. But there's an animal here that's trying to get your attention or is meant to be in your life to heal. If you have an animal, nurture the animal. Pay close attention to the animal. What's going on here with the Tower? Some type of contract is over or something. There needs to be more gratitude here. You need to take action. So you must be getting clues or seeing there. I mean, there's something here that's pretty symbolic. To me, you clearly see it, and you've clearly been avoiding a situation with the Tower here, but that tower is going to crash down. Green might be significant too with the greenery in this card, and then the green right here. But this is like you need to trust. But this is also saying you need to be more grateful. So I don't know if there's self-pity going on, or you didn't appreciate somebody or a situation. This is definitely external to you guys. They need to trust and appreciate life. And maybe you should start with animals. Appreciate the animals around you. Appreciate the people around you. Maybe you forgot to appreciate, or you just got so swept up in something. I mean, honestly, this could be somebody you guys are dealing with in the past, and this is, a karmic return on their end, and they're getting hit because they didn't appreciate what they had. And, if anything, you would have been extremely loyal, but this person, there's still trust issues, or there's something going down. But this is telling me that they need to appreciate more things before they can come back into your life. Or this is somebody that, again, is external to my spirituals, and they're going through some type of lesson, because there was definitely lack of gratitude here in regards to you, a lesson regarding possibly the Hierophant with a marriage being there. Tell me about gratitude. 10 of Cups. Tell me about gratitude. Because you got polar opposites here. You got the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Swords, being sneaky, lying, self-sabotaging. You're not appreciating yourself, or you didn't appreciate somebody else. But you got a hidden family member here too that's lying to you and causing more pain, more destruction than you deserve. So you have an energy here allowing that too, and really hesitating on moving forward and trusting that they're being guided in a certain situation. So I don't know how this person plays a significant part in your journey in November. But this is also telling me you are appreciating the wrong things. And I know it sucks to say that, like you should always appreciate family, but you're appreciating family members that are lying to you that didn't have the same type of reciprocation. Like they had no gratitude towards you. Like they didn't appreciate you. So there's a big lesson. There was a big lesson here for somebody in regards to my spirituals, and they're to me they're still going through this, they were giving their appreciation and gratitude and their loyalty to a family member with the 10 of cups here, and you would there was a masculine giving to the wrong people, the wrong scenario, and the tower came in and made an appearance. That's for sure. So until, you figure out that you were definitely on the wrong path with certain people in regards to your family, unfortunately. Could be your own father, I'm not really sure, but stirred you down the wrong path and you definitely got sidetracked here. Yeah, and there's karma with justice. 2 of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups. It's almost like you got swindled, or someone was convincing you were better off going in this direction, or you were better off being with somebody else. You didn't trust your own gut. You didn't listen to your own gut, your own intuition. You went against it. You avoided things. So that's kind of what happened there. So in regards to, but you needed to see something because you weren't seeing it. So tower came crashing down there. You needed to see that certain people around you just did not appreciate what you were doing for them. Almost like you got taken advantage of, which tells me you took advantage of plenty of scenarios, because what goes around comes around. This was a big lesson for somebody. Yeah, it's like turning that glaze within. You got to stop with the switching off, like reality, today's world. You're being too consumed with the two things in the outside world, the matrix. This is kind of like find that every day to switch your spiritual practice. This is more for my spirituals, but in regards to this, that will definitely help you as well. But this is a strong message here for my spirituals in regards to turning the gaze within, because that's where that stability comes in, that balance where you find it. It's like having to separate multiple things. People are like really good at like, oh, I can separate, I can do this, I can do that. That's majority. That's the matrix talking. They want me to not get into that because that's not how you separate things. So you're dealing with somebody who didn't know how to separate family matters with a love interest. I mean, it's definitely something, but they don't want me to get into that. This is definitely for my spirituals here in regards to doing something morning, whether say a little prayer for you, wake. To me, by the end of November, you're going to be doing something anyway. Going into December, I mean, it's already here. Yeah, holy shit, 10 of Pence. Whatever. I talk about stability. It could even do with your finances, but I think it's more. I just heard independence here. It's more for your mental mind, body, and soul. Just well rounded. The Gemini here. Tell me about the 10 of Pence. Because you need to step out of the drama, the matrix. With the, see, Father of Swords reversed. Somebody who's not even talking. Somebody who's lying. Very aloof. Very kind of cold-hearted. And even if they're not cold-hearted, they treat you like they're freaking cold-hearted with silence and not speaking. With the Father of Swords being reversed and the 10 of Swords, you definitely feel stabbed in the back in regards to a situation here. So it is. I felt the linkage, but I know like that. If there was a cord, it's freaking gone. If you decide to, whatever you decide in the long run, getting back to somebody doesn't mean that there's another cord attachment. This is just something my spiritual needs to do for themselves, so you don't get caught up in everyday world. Even staying humble. It's just something that's gonna benefit you, and it could even add years to your life here, because that speaks of longevity. So I really think that I would take 5-10 minutes if you have it. I know it's crazy when you first wake up in the morning, especially with me and mom doing this, getting ready for our kids on the bus, yada, yada. But even if you want to set your alarm 10 minutes early up or something, lay in bed, talk to yourself, spirit, something. Yeah, before you go out to the world. If you got to get up, make lunches, do this, bring the kids to school, before you come back, before you do anything to start your day, after you're done with the morning rush, and before you step into the matrix, try to create something, even if it's 10 minutes. Big message there. Life. And I just see stones. The stone is a 10 of Pence. That's stable, it's longevity. It's freaking solid. So listen to your intuition here in regards to this Neptunian energy. It's your inner wisdom. You hold the key to your own soul, your own magic, where you go next. Feeling the Neptunian energy here, but this is that you're going to have that bounce back. So, yeah, it's definitely in regards to like the feminine energy too. It could be somebody really missing you as the Mother of Pence. And the 8 of Pence. I mean, there's a bounce back. If somebody's really missing you, just know that they had to have that. I do feel like there's some ego, or like, I don't need anybody. I'm good on my own, but like that shit will come back and bite you in the ass, especially if you're saying it from a place of ego or fear. Because you can't access in this energy. So there's got to be some matrix here. Spirituality and wisdom are available. Yeah, see, this is in regards to this energy when it starts. On a very mundane level, I don't even want to read a very mundane level, but on a very mundane level, this is a huge turnaround for people in the collective that have been in the matrix, mistreating people, ring around the fucking rosy. This is definitely some matrix energy joining an ascension. But I keep hearing now, see that kind of meshes, but this is from here on. This is wishes, dreams. It's all here. And it could happen for this energy too. But this energy needs to align. This energy is completely aligned. Get what I'm saying? So there's definitely a bounce back, I think, for everybody, whether you're part of the collective matrix or spirituals. There's definitely a bounce back. It's just kind of where your mindset is. So this is kind of telling spirit, like you can, or the collective or the matrix, like, listen, you can step into this. Like you know how to like get in tune with that those psychic abilities or your soul knowledge, like you're smart. So there's probably an old soul here. I feel like somebody took advantage of the matrix. They took advantage of that wisdom and used it towards something that was very matrix. And spirit's going to make sure that it fails because somebody had some type of rooted idea or situation or outcome or goal or something. And it's just, it seems realistic in the matrix world, but it's just very unrealistic. And I've said this to you guys before during the ascension. If you have a business or any type of conditioning in regards to the 3D, fail if you don't mesh it into the 5D for those who are creating now. But for those who are in the matrix, what you created in the 3D cannot be brought into the 4D, which is right around the corner. Majority of you are already in it. This is why it's collapsing. Because whether you were too stubborn or didn't have the knowledge or you're too busy listening to other people, I'm not really sure how it went down for that part of the matrix, but this is making sure that spirit destroys it because you can't take it into the 4D. And if somebody's coming toward the spiritual that's already in the 5D, you can't take 3D into the 5D. So this is an energy that had to learn how to even make it into the 4D. And you're probably dealing with somebody that doesn't even know what dimensions are, and not in a very insultive way. I'm saying that because this is somebody from the matrix. They wouldn't know what the third dimension or the fourth dimension. They're not spiritual. So no offense there. I'm just pointing out the obvious. So this one would blame it on the economy and stupid shit, but it is because that's the matrix. More my spirituals would know it's not even connected to the matrix. So that's probably difficult for you because you guys have to know who this is. They're all up in your fucking mix. They're all up in your reading here. So they have an opportunity to bounce back. My spirituals are also about to bounce back, but there's some heavy lessons here in regards to this too. Whether you ever see this person again or not, spirit wants you to know that this is happening. Because everybody has the choice to start fresh or start anew. Or we talked about the opportunities in the next couple of days. We talked about that, whether you start this, that, you know what I'm saying? So it's your mindset too. But somebody definitely took advantage or underestimated somebody. There's no question. So this is up to the matrix. You guys are here though with the bounce back for everybody, matrix and spirituals. Pay attention to your ideas. Your prayers are being answered, and you got 2 cards of prayers, miracles, dreams. I mean, look at how you're being guided. 10 of Pence, the Hermit, the Death card, the Star, the World, the Magician, Temperance. Like this is good karma. This is a karmic return. This is somebody in the midst of dealing with karma. So I really hope there's a lesson learned here. It looks like the Hierophant came out, so it looks like there's a lesson being learned and somebody is going to go in a new direction. I don't know. If you don't know them, it's somebody you bump into, because this is somebody that really shouldn't go somebody alone. So if they have a spiritual friend or any friend that has any type of faith or religion, you really can't go wrong. You really just can't go wrong when you have a belief, when you have something to believe in. At the end of the day, again, you really can't go wrong. It really makes a difference in how you live out your life in regards to whether it's magic or faith. So whether you know this person or not, they might be crossing your path, or this is a lesson learned and they won't cross your path again. Some people learn the hard way too, or they don't get to come back in, or they don't get to come back around because that was their lesson after so many opportunities, right? Too much ring around the rosy, ship sailed. Others of you, there's an opportunity, I think, to make something right here, but we're not even going to get into that. There's just no need because there's bigger fish to fry until somebody or something is brought to your attention. So pay attention, thoughts, ideas, possibly write them down. Prayers being answered. We just went over that. Pyrokinesis. Could be a gift of yours that's about to come out. Damn. Hot damn with the Hangman. Holy shit, my spirituals. You have all major arcana. And it could be as soon as you start this ritual. It's just going to help. If you're already doing it, tune it up a notch, or maybe a different spiritual practice, or just another spiritual practice, a career, something, a shift of energy, something, because what it brings is longevity. It brings stability. But this is seeing something, listening to your intuition here. This is a huge wake-up call in regards to a lover or somebody that's about to step into your life. And I didn't mention Gemini up here, didn't I? And the Gemini just came out as we're talking about that. I don't know where the placement would be. It could be Gemini in the 10th house. It could be Gemini in the 6th house. I don't know. But this is a past life relationship too, something that could be being resurrected if somebody really did that soul searching. Or you might be aligned with somebody new because you have an energy up here that just didn't make the cut because they decided not to do the work. And I hate to be so blunt, but that's the way it is when you're dealing with a spiritual, somebody who's highly protected and gifted and is trying to fulfill their destiny. Spirit is not going to let you interfere when you have a spiritual fulfilling their destiny. They will make sure the right person comes in, whether it's them or somebody brand new. Because they don't need this. They don't need to be underappreciated. People make mistakes. I hope for some of you, this person makes it right. Others of you, there will be somebody new. Others of you, again, it could be this person that had a wake-up call and is seeing something differently. Owes you an apology and might come in and be that person for you. If not, either way this goes, this rolls, it works out for my spirituals. And at the end of the day, I'm reading for my spirituals. I'm not reading for the matrix. I want the matrix to make it, but that's when my next channel comes into play. But in regards to this channel, it is for my spirituals. And that's not going to change. So you're going to see something differently. Or you're about to see something differently. Don't even worry about this energy. You're about to see something differently. It's like a whole new world. It doesn't even have to do with another person. It could just be something, again, from your past life. You've learned a lesson. Now it's being brought into this life. So not only are you rocking your North Node, you're rocking your South Node. So congratulations for finding that, because this is that balance that we need. What a beautiful reading. It really, truly is a beautiful reading. And holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana. 7 is an extremely spiritual number. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Hopefully it didn't seem like too drawn out with the whole back and forth. And I apologize, but my life's going to be like that for the next few months. So try to have patience in regards to that, because that energy will come first. So, wow, what a beautiful reading. What a beautiful meeting. What a beautiful morning. Let's get one more angel message for you. Let me just put this away. This goes, I don't know where you are. You go here. You go over there. You are going back in here. You go there. You go there. You go there. And let's just get a quick additional message from the angels. What a beautiful. I mean, honestly, like you're rocking your North Node and your South Node. I mean, wow, it's just, that's a huge accomplishment. So be proud of yourselves in the midst of whatever's going on, because you're going to bounce. You're going to bounce back. It's the same. Pay attention to your thoughts, ideas as your prayers are being answered. Okay. So again, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. But again, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas as they come to you, because they are answered prayers. So it's not like, oh, all of a sudden you think about this, all of a sudden, like, no, that it's supposed to roll like that in regards to where you're going, and whether it feels like tangible in the month of November, like you're so fucking aligned and protected right now. It's like that alone. Make sure you thank your guides as you go to bed tonight or when we get off, because I mean, this is the work we also did. Okay. Our guides just don't put us in this situation, and like we did this work. It took us freaking years to align this energy. It's not just because of the ascension. It doesn't work like that. Like what you've been through in life, from my spiritual, on your journey, from one journey to another, and moving forward with, journeys your whole life, stepping on new paths. You got yourself here. Your guides were with you the whole time, but you got yourself here from the work you did to get yourself here. Some people don't even reach where you're at in their damn fucking lifetime. And that is facts. Some people never even get to this. So be proud of yourself. Okay. So I love you guys. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I get out of work early. Guess it really just depends on what's going down in the household and stuff that's going on. But I will see you soon. Okay. And again, be proud of yourselves. It might not, like, it's going to be like a big hit for me too when I sit back and be like, wow, like now life kind of begins in a whole new way of, whether it's your energy, whether it's your career, whether it's your personality, whether it's you know? Um, you're fulfilling your destiny. You're fulfilling what was fated, what was meant for you to fulfill. And you've learned those lessons of yourself, but at the same time from a past life. You've conquered so many things. I don't think you realize it. Like my spirituals are kind of like realizing the depth of this, but wait until that depth really sits in. Kind of, they just don't. Um, we talked about that lesson with the self note in the last couple months. We knew we were kind of already there. So this doesn't mean you're gonna go through life with ease. There's always gonna be something to learn and take with you and to align, but it is it's not going to be a struggle like the struggles we've had to get here. This is not something you're going to have to keep redoing. You've just kind of mastered this, and you don't master things, but this right here, like this clutch, you just kind of mastered this. You only have to master that once in your life, because there's no going back. Once you reach that, you don't go back. You don't go backwards. It's just not a thing. Hi, honey. Get what I'm saying? You don't go back. So it's just how you move forward, and how you get through life, and how you look at it. And it's absolutely beautiful. And a lot of you guys, it really is like even my newbies, but really like the OGs and what we've been through. Um, and even the newbies right now, big pat on your back if you've even found my channel, because you're going through the ascension. Meant to jump on the train ride, and it's because you did the work. You're not getting a fucking free ride. You don't get a fucking free ride. There's no free ride there. You know what I mean? There's just not. So, I don't know if somebody thought they were going to jump on your fucking coattail, but it's just not going to work that way. Not with the spiritual. But I love you guys. Yeah, you guys are very welcome. I mean, we finally got to that, like, whoa, this is a very important message for all of us. Um, trying to think, there's not really another way for me to interpret it. Like, that was it. That's the interpretation. But that's not something you're not gonna not push through to get there. So like you're there, but you're about to be there like somewhere else too, doing something else with your energy, or whomever you are, and whatever experience that you've been through. Because some of you is the current ride is or the Phoenix, others of you has been within like the last year or two. Um, so there's different categories there, but you're still there. Um, just trying to think. It's so much bigger than. I mean, we're still always gonna have or stuff, you're just gonna go through life a little bit easier with ease, and fulfillment. Um, that was a huge, huge reading. Don't even really know how to quite absorb it yet, but it was a huge reading. So really be proud of yourselves. I'm proud of you. Um, I'm proud of me. So um, on to the next, chapter, on to the next phase. So, all right. So I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your night or day, depending on where you're at. I love you guys.